Did you know that Greedo's infamous encounter with Han Solo in A New Hope nearly looked completely different? And that one tiny change in that scene sparked one of the longest running fan debates in Star Wars history. Picture it, a Rodian bounty hunter, blaster trained on a smuggler in the dim, smoky air of Mos Eisley Cantina. A single shot, a single death, but whose trigger moved first? And here's the real question: how did this relatively minor character end up leaving a mark on the entire Star Wars saga, both on screen and behind the scenes? Today, we're diving deep into the untold story of Greedo, his history, his legacy, and how one bounty hunter helped ignite one of Star Wars' most heated controversies. Greedo wasn't always a name whispered across cantinas. In Star Wars canon, he was born on the Rodian homeworld, a dangerous jungle planet where survival was a daily fight. Rodians were natural hunters, valuing the chase above almost everything else, and Greedo was no exception. But his early life was far from glorious. After his father was killed, young Greedo's family fled to the planet Tatooine. Here, the lawless underworld was ruled by the Hutts, and Greedo soon fell into their orbit. He became an enforcer, and eventually a bounty hunter working under Jabba the Hutt. While his skills were questionable, his ambition was not. Greedo wanted respect and recognition in the dangerous world of Outer Rim bounty hunting. And here's where I want to hear from you. Comment below, if you were a bounty hunter in the Star Wars galaxy, would you rather work for the Hutts, the Empire, or be an independent gun for hire? But before Greedo became the Rodian who confronted Han Solo, did you know he once crossed paths with a young Anakin Skywalker? In a deleted scene from the Phantom Menace, we get a blink and you'll miss it look at Greedo as a child on Tatooine. He appears as a friend, or perhaps more accurately an acquaintance, of a young Anakin Skywalker. The two boys are seen together in the aftermath of Anakin's pod racing victory, where Greedo questions whether Anakin cheated. This friendly spat quickly escalates into a scuffle before being broken up. This short moment is fascinating. It's one of the earliest glimpses into Greedo's personality. Even as a child, he's quick to throw accusations, and even quicker to pick a fight. It's also a reminder that the galaxy is smaller than we think. The future Darth Vader and the future Rodian bounty hunter once shared the same dusty streets of Mos Espa. So how did that scrappy street kid grow into the bounty hunter whose fate was sealed in one of the most famous Star Wars scenes? By the time A New Hope begins, Greedo's luck, or lack of it, was about to define his legacy. Jabba wanted Han Solo dead or alive for unpaid debts, and Greedo saw this as his chance to prove himself. In the smoky, chaotic cantina of Mos Eisley, he cornered Han at blaster point. The exchange was tense. Han's casual demeanour against Greedo's blaster, and then came the shot. Here's where Star Wars history splinters. In the 1977 original release, Han shoots first. Cool, calculated, deadly. But in later edits, George Lucas changed the scene so that Greedo fires first, missing at point blank range before Han returns fire. This one alteration sparked decades of fan debate. The Han shot first controversy. Before we go any further into the galaxy's bounty hunter culture, if you enjoy deep dives like this, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss our next story. While Greedo's on-screen role was short-lived, the ripples he caused off-screen were massive. the hand-shot first debate wasn't just a meme. It became a rallying cry for fans who valued the original versions of Star Wars. It touched on themes of morality, heroism, and even how retroactive changes affect the legacy of a story. Greedo also became an unexpected cultural icon. His design, green scaly skin, snout-like mouth, orange vest, was instantly recognisable. He appeared in toys, comics, novels, and even made cameos in the Clone Wars, where we saw him working alongside other bounty hunters like Cad Bane. These glimpses expanded his backstory, showing a younger Greedo already dabbling in criminal work for Jabba. In both canon and legends, Greedo was never truly a top-tier bounty hunter. In Legends material, especially the Tales from the Mos Eisley Cantina anthology, Greedo is portrayed as overconfident and inexperienced, a rookie who bit off more than he could chew. In canon, his skills don't improve much, and his arrogance often outpaces his abilities. Yet that's exactly what makes his story so compelling. Greedo wasn't Boba Fett, Cad Bane, or Bosk. He was a small-time hunter trying to make a name for himself in a galaxy dominated by legends. And somehow, this minor figure ended up shaping how generations of fans view one of Star Wars' most beloved characters, Han Solo. Greedo's legacy is a strange one. He's remembered less for what he did and more for what he represents. To some, he's the symbol of Star Wars' vibrant underworld, a glimpse at the countless lives intersecting on the fringes of the saga. To others, he's the unfortunate face of one of the most controversial editing choices in film history. Either way, Greedo's story reminds us that even the smallest characters can leave an outsized impact on a galaxy far, far away. His death was the spark for decades of debates, memes, and fan passion, proof that in Star Wars, every character has a story worth telling. So, was Greedo a victim of bad luck, or a bounty hunter who simply wasn't good enough? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Next week, we are diving into Aurra Sing, the Jedi who became the galaxy's most feared bounty hunter. You won't want to miss it. If you are enjoying these videos, become a member and let's uncover the galaxy's biggest secrets together. Thanks for watching.